You're not gonna believe it. Even I don't believe it. It's unbelievable. Oh, ah! Oh, unbelievable! Yeah, it's a Maximilian J. Crawford up in here. But good morning. So what I forgot was, I'll tell you what I forgot once somebody gets in the chat room. See, this is the problem. This is exactly the problem I'm talking about. Somebody gets get in this friggin' chat room right friggin' now. Oh god, I'm an idiot. I might be doing something really stupid right now too. Oh crap. Oh, here we go. There it is. Okay. Where is it? There it is. No, where is it? Dang it. Where is it? Oh no. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Oh no. Jesus. Okay. I got it. I found it. There we go. Good. There, now I have audio. Oh no. The unthinkable has happened. Okay, good. Thank God. Never mind. Good morning, Suit. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Good morning, Dragon Wolf. It's 1 a.m. here? That's a really weird coincidence, Dragon Wolf. It's 1 a.m. here, too. Please stop doxing me. Yeah. I was actually kind of worried for a second. It took longer than usual for anybody to say words in the chat. I mean, I know it's late. But we kind of got to a point where usually somebody who's gonna come is awake. Like, no matter what time of day. But yeah, we're gonna do, we have we have to play a video game, so we're gonna do that. Good morning. I don't have any, I don't have, like, much to actually say, other than, I forgot, last time I promised I was gonna go in and try and figure out a BRB message as soon as the Strem was over. I didn't. I forgot. Just completely did not cross my mind at all until just now when I was booting up the stream. After I'd already pressed the start streaming button. Also, morning zing. You just started. Oh, wait. Suit just started playing Splatoon. Do you mean that you just started as in a session? Or as in you just started ever? I'm going to assume you just mean a session. Also, morning, Bananchi. Also, morning, Sam. Yeah, okay. So we do actually have some people here tonight. Yeah, because it'd be weird if we didn't, because remember, I was streaming Last of Us pretty late last time, and we still had regulars here. Not like, it wasn't a super active chat, but even later on, we still had people who were there. Okay, it was just a session. Aw, boring. One of these days, I'm actually gonna play Splatoon 2. But I'm gonna finish. I really want to finish Splatoon 1 before Octolings come out. If I finish Splatoon 1, I'm pretty sure I am gonna find the motivation I need to play Splats 2 again and go in all serious in it, ranked mode and everything. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the rebirth of live streams, and I need to buy my eggs? Oh, Splatoon just reminded me I need to go buy eggs. I'm out of eggs. I was actually thinking I'd kind of like to make eggs for breakfast tomorrow morning. I don't have eggs. My mom just went to Safeway today. Wait, she might have gotten eggs. She boils eggs a lot, so she actually might have bought eggs. Okay, so I will have to, tomorrow morning, I may have to walk to the store. Oh, what a terrible fate. Team Champ play with gray ink? Wait, oh! The chicken has gray ink. Interesting. And the egg is yellow. But eggs are white and yellow. But no, I'm going to explain this. I'm going with Team Egg. Because it is not Team Chicken Egg. It's just Team Egg. Meanwhile, chickens, like, see, here's the thing about this. I'm looking at it logically. Chickens are like an established specific species. Eggs? Eggs are not specifically like chicken exclusive. Other species become like they get born within eggs. So, you know, that's like, I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked it up on Wikipedia, but I'm pretty sure there have been eggs before the chicken species existed. And another thing, even if even if we're talking, well, it has to be the concept of a chicken egg specifically. It has to be a chicken egg. Which came first, the chicken or the chicken egg? Well, okay, so that gets a little bit more iffy there. But even then, I'm still on the side of the egg. Because, think about, like, evolutionarily. The iffy part is, there's no clear-cut, like, well, this was one species, and then it had a baby, and that baby was a different species. Like, that doesn't happen. It's like a gradual thing over many generations, so you can't really do that. But when you do think about it, considering that chickens are born from eggs, and considering there must have been a first chicken, even if it's impossible to point to the first chicken, that inherently means that the first chicken egg came before the first chicken. Because the first chicken had to come from a chicken egg. So it's solid, it's good. The egg came first. We got this. Oh, dang it, Sam. No. Oh no, Sam just put in a hole in my entire thing. Is it a chicken egg? As in an egg laid by a chicken, or an egg that a chicken emerges from? I was thinking a chicken egg is an egg that a chicken hatches from, but you're right. If you look at it that way, then that breaks my theory, because inherently, the chicken laid the egg. Oh no. GameChamp, are you really explaining this to us? No, I'm going shopping now. But I'm poor. Crap. I'm gonna have to get some cash. Honey Pop gave us the answer. A true circle has no beginning. Really? I probably should have been paying more attention to when I was playing Honey Pop. I was a little distracted. Not sure what by. Wait, can you play a team solo? I assume not. You know, actually, I would really like if they added a 1v1 online mode to this. You know, just match up with random players 1v1. I've actually always enjoyed that. Like, in Call of Duty, actually, Modern Warfare 1, which is the only one of those games I've played, at least online, so far. I actually really loved the 1v1 mode. Because, you know, it's a lot more personal there. When you're in just a random match with, like, a billion people, it doesn't feel like, even if you do well, it doesn't necessarily feel like you're really accomplishing that much. It feels more like you just rolled the dice really well. But 1 versus 1 match, that's just flat out, if you shoot them more than they shoot you, well, you just proved that you're better than that one specific opponent. And that one opponent is your only opponent, so you are officially the best person in the match. It feels more solid. Also, morning delts. Good morning to 1 a.m. land? Yeah, I like 1 a.m. 1 a.m. is a nice time. What's the map for the Splatfest? I don't know, Bananchi. You're gonna have to look that up on Wikipedia, because there's nowhere else that could tell you. Well, I guess there isn't anymore, but... Here's a paradox. If every organism is the same species as its parents, then every organism on the planet is the same species. Yeah, that's why it's so complicated, because you can't look at it on an individual basis like that. If you do, you're not gonna notice the important differences that are there. They're never different enough that... I think one of the most important things to remember is there's no such thing as species. The idea of species is it's sort of just a label that human beings put on groups of creatures that can procreate with each other. Heck, there's even examples of creatures being able to procreate outside of their own species, isn't there? So yeah. That's right. I just realized I have dualies. I can roll. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's right. This one. Oh crap! I don't think I like this one. It seems like it actually takes longer to get out of your rolling state. But oh well. So yeah, this is the one that lets you roll more. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay, it was a blaster. I thought that was the Squiffer. But you know, I killed them recently. Also, we're losing really bad. This is bad. Well, so this is a good sign so far. I'm willing to bet that this Splatfest is going to be like roughly 50-50. Just a hunch. And it's one of the ones where I don't think personality type is going to have much an effect, like with roller coasters. Oh, they got a shotgun. Nice. You dead. You dead. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch back to the dualies I was using earlier. Because these ones aren't doing it for me. Maybe I should give them like a little bit of an extra chance. So I only just started using them, but I'm right off the bat, I'm thinking I don't like these. Like I'd rather be able to get out of my rolls earlier than have extra rolls in the first place. Did we lose? It's actually hard to tell. Okay, no, we didn't lose. I thought the definition of a species is a group of organisms that can have fertile offspring. Like, oh, okay, they had that asterisk there that they have to be fertile offspring. Aw, see, yeah, we don't even have a real definition. We've got to throw all these asterisks in here. Friggin' scientists trying to just kajigger everything to just say they understand the universe. Hey champ, did you turn your PS4 on yet? Oh no, I hate my PS4. Wait a second, did you like auto-download the Assign Ninjas or something? Is that what the screenshot was? I was thinking you were just saying that you bought them. I didn't... You auto-download... Oh. I'm gonna have to delete my PS4. Mules aren't a species because... Holy crap, Sam, see? You're breaking the asterisk right there. How can you possibly say that mules aren't a species? Do they not exist? Are they one of the two parent species? What's going on there? They can't be one of the two parent species, because, I mean, they don't fit the criteria. You just figured it out. Mules don't exist, period. That's the solution. Oh god, this is actually pretty big. Really big and open. I like this a lot more than Kelp Dome, just looking at it. Like, Kelp Dome, a big part of it is the way the layout is. I like this one a bit more. It's got these walls here. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, this feels weird. Shooting egg yolk everywhere. And no, we're never going to address the other team's color. It's feathers. It's clearly feathers and nothing else. Very, very goofy feathers. I think the dome comes down and contracting. Oh! So that's what they were talking about. Also, Bananchi spoilers! Jesus, don't spoil it for me! Oh my god! Come on, I'm playing the game right now! I could find that out on my own! Sorry, can't use your special if you're dead. Oh, I didn't even notice the special that I have on my gun. It's the splashdown. I don't even like the splashdown. Guess I should at least try and use it. Hey, I damaged them and then killed them. That's pretty neat. Oh god. Oh god! Here we go. What? You want me to super jump out of here? Ew, no. This is mine. Oh god. I expected that to cover ground better. Nice! I love it. Hey, damn it. So was I just, like, stuck in there? Like... I love that. Still lost by a huge margin, but hey, I covered my center ground. I thought it was white eggs and yellow feathers. I've never seen a white chicken. You've never seen many chickens, have you? Let me do you a favor. www.chicken.com. Oh. Dang it, Google. They're showing me dead chickens. That's not quite what I wanted to see. Well, let me put it this way. There's white feathered chickens. Yeah, see, General Clucks. Exactly. Sam got it. Team Egg versus Team General Clucks. I just realized I joined the wrong team. Dangnabbit. No. No. I'm fighting against General Clucks. The Splatfest is the General Clucks origin story? Okay, I'm buying that. Okay, I'll take anything I can get. Zing's right. We're playing as baby General Clucks. Ah, good. In fact, you know what? Come to think of it, considering with the General Clucks mode. Wait, what? General Clucks? Oh, seriously, General Clucks, what are you doing? I don't know what General Clucks. I'm having a hard time finding General Clucks. General Clucks, why have you forsaken me? I mean, I guess there's this guy. Guess we could stream this guy. There we go. You're not quite a general. You're a captain. Close enough. I like my video assets folder. It's getting to have a lot of stuff in it. Oh, wait, that can have it. That's right. Yeah, I am definitely, since now I know it has splashdown, I'm definitely swapping for a different gun after this. Yeah, I can't. I know it has its uses because I get killed by it a lot, but it is not my style at all. Oh, and what's my other one? Oh, the auto kill bomb. Okay, that's a little bit more useful. Having fun there? Yeah, save my teammate. Idiot! Yes! Exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh. Oh! I didn't even realize. I thought that was a teammate. Oh, that was a good moment. Oh, no! Dang it! I'm used to. I think from playing Splatoon 1, I think I wanted to take out the rocket launcher. Oh, dang it. Team Champ, do you want Splatoon hentai? I mean, what I want and, like, what you should be posting right now are very different things. As appreciated as it will be, I will have to permaban you if you post any. So please do not. Dang it. I was doing okay, too. Not good. Okay. Captain Toad, General Clucks, Sergeant Nay, who else is in the chain of command? Oh god, oh no, we've just added we just added Captain Toad to the chain of command. No, Tron Bon is not. Tron Bon it doesn't have a rank yet. They have to have an actual rank. Yeah, Captain Toad, General Clucks, Sergeant Nay, those are the ones so far. I don't know anymore. Ooh, yeah, that's right. It has the, Fire and Forget. I love that. Is there anything else that... Nah. And then, of course, there's the dualies. Or the normal dualies. And those are the splat bombs, which are good, but then I think it was that, like, this one had longer range, which I liked. Yeah, that was it. Like, the one thing this has over it is having the burst bombs. What are we even talking about? Admiral Akbar? We're not talking about Admiral Akbar. We're talking about Splatoon, actually. Private Squid? Asked Suit. Oh no, I don't play private matches. I know what you mean by that though. But no, I don't want to just go out of the way to, like, you know, invent a new character in the Sergeant Commander General Brigade. Like, it has to be something that, like, comes naturally, that makes sense in the moment. Like, General Clucks made more sense, like, as a joke in the moment. That's the reason why it originated as sort of a recurring thing in the first place. It's not even, kind of think it's not even actually recurring. I never really talk. I only used General Clucks in one other video, in the No Climb video. It was just the original and then No Climb. I haven't actually used him in any more videos. Huh. Yeah, but then there was Sergeant Nay, which that also it just made sense. I had a moment about a horse killing people. He's Sergeant Nay. GC equals General Clucks or I didn't. Oh god, that's a good coincidence right there. Who knows? Maybe it's not even a coincidence. Maybe it's like one of them subconscious things. Like I was naturally drawn to the name General Clucks because I thought it sounded cool, and I do think it sounds cool. But maybe the reason I think it sounds cool is because it's literally me. Yeah, this feels a lot better. The way the ink spreads on the ground, I know exactly where it's gonna land. Oh, Jesus. Brigadier General Clucks. Haha, yes. That'll be the class upgrade when the general reaches level 20. And that's right, I've got Fire and Forget. Ooh, Jesus! Almost got him. It was really embarrassing when you get ambushed and you're a dualies user. The entire point of the dualies is to ambush people. Nice. Good job, team. Can't hide in there anymore. Gotcha. Oh, whoops, I can't jump. I'm actually used to Splatoon 1 a bit still. Apparently my teammate killed him. Nice. Uh-oh. I was about to use my special. Okay. You can't jump while firing with the dualies. The way the dualies work is that if you press the jump button while firing, you do a dodge roll instead. Everything that GC stands for. Game Champ, General Clucks, GameCube, Ganon's Castle. Bananchi, I don't know how to tell you this, but Ganon is, that's a very bad thing. You gotta be very careful about who you say Ganon around. Ganon's Castle. Good content. I wouldn't say that GC makes good content. But tish. You started with everything, but ended with many, many more. That's not what everything means. Actually, technically, Sam, everything that GC stands for, is many, many things, would technically be correct. Like, Bananchi's including literally all things. I'm sorry, Bananchi, I gendered you. I don't know how gender you are. I apologize for that. General Clucks does make good content. No, General Clucks is good content. He actually is, I don't think he considers himself a creative. You know, he's more of a man of action. Oop, oop, oop. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm alive. Ooh, dang it. Oh, well, at least I got him. Just Googled it, and Ganon is a Catholic university in Pennsylvania. Ganon's castle takes on a new meaning now. Oh no, crap. Oh, dang it! I only got one. Oh, hey! Whoa! Okay, so it's not just the center. It's actually like several places on the stage get locked in. Oh, crap. Oh, dang it. Crap. Are we really losing? Why is it every time I do well, we lose? And every time I suck, my teammates are pulling all my weight. Okay. There they are. Nah, we lost. Yeah, Jesus, that's bad. Oh. Even though it's a better stage than Kelp Dome, I still just fundamentally hate giant stages like this. Like, you can spend like an hour inking tons of turf, and it will not feel like you're making a dent in it. Every time I use a carbon roller, I don't get a one-hit KO, but get many, many more things. Oh, interesting, Bananchi. Also, Bananchi, have you checked if the other people are using strength ups, or if the people you're hitting are using defense ups? Because that would explain the discrepancies. Also, I just realized I need to play Girls Union. Everybody on my team, give me 1 second. I have to play Girls Union. Trust me, it's more important than you. Crap, this is gonna... Hey, somebody else is playing Girls Union too! Yay! Let's all make sure we do our event quests in Girls Union, everybody. It's more important than Splatfest. Oh, Jesus. Got him. Oh my god. Okay, hurry. Let's do this. Before we respawn. Okay, good. I finished the event quest. I just have to bank it by clicking, which I'm gonna do right now. Ow, ow. Okay, good, I did it. Oh no, but I still have to, I have to trigger the next event quest. Oh, this is gonna be hard. That takes like precision mouse clicks. Can't just go willy-nilly. Oh, hey, got someone. And I think I broke somebody else's shield. Oh god. I think I was about to get killed by someone. Nice. Oh, nice. Wait, really? A Splattershot Junior? People use that? Ew. Although I guess maybe they just bought the game. Maybe that's what's going on. That's right, that is a starting weapon. I think the thing I'm more surprised by is not that people use it, but that I got killed by it. Oh, crap! 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 Jesus! I thought they were going the other way! We're gonna lose, and it's all my fault. We're gonna lose by 0.1%. Just watch, here goes the 0.1%. Oh crap, Girls Union. Let's do this. Okay, cool, got it. And started the next event. Cool, finally. I am at 626 points. Gotta get to 800, so we're on track. The event ends on the 15th. Yeah. Did they remove the minigame before a match? Yes, unfortunately, Elsa. The minigame was on the Wii U gamepad, And apparently they decided it wasn't important enough to... I'm really sad about that. I was hoping they would have it, like, you know, just on the screen somewhere, like in a little corner. They're like, you know, just big enough, like a little simple game that you don't need to see the whole thing to really play it. But no, they just completely removed all the arcade games. I could make a joke about something with Girls' Union and International Women's Day, but I'm not creative. Oh, that's right. Is it International Women's Day, or was that yesterday? Or is that a couple days ago? I don't know which day it is. I'm sorry. I only vaguely know that that was a thing because of it, like a meme. I don't look at calendars very often. I think it was earlier this week. Oh god, so it wasn't even a couple days ago, Jesus. It was basically a year ago. Why do I hate women so much? Damn it. Nice! Okay, let's do this. Oh. Nope. Aw, I wanted to murder them. Friggin' cheater. Nice. Hey, teammate. I'm covering around the same area as you. I love when your paths cross while you're both owning. Ah, missed him. Ooh, where'd you come from? It was 2 days ago. Oh, Frederick! See? Frederick's got it! See? It was 2 days ago. I was correct when I said it was today or yesterday or 2 days ago. It was one of those three. It wasn't earlier this week. I mean, it was, technically. That'd be like saying, like if I said it was yesterday and it was yesterday, and then you said, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was earlier this week. You monster. Intentionally trying to make me look stupid. Intentionally trying to make me hate women. Google made an ad specifically for it, I think. It's cool and all, but I mean, I don't really see ads very often. Ooh, okay. Oh, Jesus! Okay, they got good aim. Are you serious? Dang it. Oh, it was the ink storm. Dang nabbit. That's even worse. Come to think of it, I think Inkstorm might be like the closest to the Splatoon 1 special abilities in terms of like how ludicrously OP it is. Oh well, we still won. I want to clarify. I don't think it's necessarily a bad level of OP. It just feels that way. Like, you know, it's a screen clearing nuke. Like, it's legitimately a screen clearing nuke. But it just so happens that the nuke, you know, it's very, very small dribbles of nuke. So it's not as destructive as like the Inknado. The only time I look at my calendar is when I forget what day it is. Yep. Okay, so we are at Defender, so we are still not even halfway. For the record, I might not do this all in one sitting. I might stop and go back to this tomorrow. Is it legal to go a month on the internet without Googling something? Not only is it legal, it's actually encouraged. Google is terrible. Google is taking over the world. You should actively not Google as long as it's legal, because one of these days it's going to be made illegal. There's going to be minimum Google quotas per day. They'll defend it by saying, you know, it's supporting the economy. You like America, don't you? You like the United Planet of America, don't you? Oh crap! Nope, nope, not happening. Are you serious? Doesn't have it. Someone's behind me. Oh, oh, oh! Dang it! So close. Almost got him. Oh, I can't ink that. Oh, can't ink that. Oh, no. Dang it. I mean, if a company's going to take over the world, Google is going to be my preference. I want to remind everybody that, anybody taking over the world is a bad thing, like, in general. It doesn't matter if they're nice now. Being in control of the world is a bad position to be in. It's not very healthy. For everybody else. Also, morning, Thunderbolt. Dang it! Every time that announcement pops up, I think it's telling me that we took the lead, like in ranked mode, because it uses the same sound effect and everything. Oh, come on! Let me revel in my victory a little before you kill me. Kinda close, at least. Chimp, are you saying that even Cobra Commander would be a bad world leader? Okay, I do have to clarify, there are some exceptions. There are some people who just, you know, they have visions that of a real better world. You know, we gotta trust, we gotta put a little bit of trust in every once in a while. So wait, you can't tell if you are winning by looking at the minimap anymore? I mean, I can. I don't know about you. It's a learned skill. You can look at the minimap if that's what you're asking. But instead of being on a completely separate screen that you have to look away from the screen to see, it's an overlay. And every time I think about that, I hate it. There's this person on GameFAQs, and I hate them so much. They're terrible people because they had so many bad opinions about Splatoon. They were like so in defense of the Wii U, and the gamepad and how incredible it is that they were saying that Nintendo is in the right for not letting you use any controller other than the gamepad for Splatoon 1, and they're especially in the right for not letting you play in off-TV mode. Their logic is that, like, according to them, having the mini-map on a separate screen that you look away from the main screen to tap on is objectively better, 100%. And not only that, if something is objectively better 100%, it doesn't matter if you prefer or feel like you do better with another control method. You should not be allowed to use another control method. That's like as close to a direct quote as I can get. Like, that's legitimately what they said. You should not be allowed to use what you're most comfortable with. You should only be allowed to use what's objectively correct, as decided by not even by the developers, as decided by that one random poster on GameFAQs. And I hate them so much because they basically just didn't believe that other opinions existed. They were actively aware that people would say other opinions, but they seemed to not fathom that they actually, you know, were people with opinions that they were talking to. Hate it. Oh, and morning, Sonic fan. You're a subscriber to my YouTube? I assume you found it through the Sonic cutscenes. And I'm also assuming you didn't find it through the video where I said Sonic 4 is a masterpiece. That one wasn't very popular with the Sonic fan base for some reason. Oh. Yeah, nice. I technically helped. Damn it. Missed every shot. I liked your Sonic 4 video. I watched it again recently. Oh, yay. Thank you. Yeah, you know what's weird? The analytical videos, I haven't been too happy with like, I haven't been, like, slam dunk happy with most of them, but they still do seem to be, like, decently liked some of the most successful videos on my channel. I should probably try and do more of those. I'm actually planning on doing one. I don't expect it to get many views though. It might be next week's video. I don't have a video planned for next week yet entirely. Actually, that's we're already getting very close to the deadline to where I need to be mostly ready to go to make it. It's all Knack's fault. Knack was a long game. I'm still not even finished with Knack. I blame Knack. Yeah, luckily though with Knack, the only thing I have left to do is the very hard playthrough. I was thinking about wait a second. Why do you got a star? Why does Dumb Mexican have a star? Does that mean something? What am I missing here? Why don't I have a star? Why does Dumb Mexican have a star? How do I get a star? Have I mentioned I love the Yu-Gi-Oh videos? Ooh, yeah, I love making them, actually. It's very sad considering I have a video game channel. They don't get the too many views comparatively. But I love making them because I feel like, you know, more than like Games Are Dumb, which is just random comedy stuff. You know, it's cataloging information that just isn't on the internet, or at least not anywhere that I know to find it. Like the closest thing is like the list of the closest thing to a list of changes is on like the fan Yu-Gi-Oh wiki. Like they have lists of episode changes at the bottom, but they're very lackluster. Some episodes they never even bother listing any. He is a prestige. What's a prestige? You, Jesus! Ow! Spoilers! Oh my god, stop right now. You are not allowed to speak anymore. You have just spoiled the entirety of Splatoon 2 for me. Oh my god. How dare you answer the question that I asked. Thank you for answering the question that I asked. It's just very unfortunate that I asked a question that involves spoilers. It's in every gun game. It's not in Splatoon! Well, that means I really have to finish Splatoon 1 so I can get to playing Splatoon 2 more seriously. I do want to mention, if I'm playing Splatoon 2 more seriously, I'll probably stream it a lot. Heck, have it. Hate blasters. I'll probably stream it a lot. Hey champ, next week's video could be on how Kirinaga's Revenge is a vast improvement of the original. You know I'm never playing that game. You know I hate video games. Specifically because of Yasai Ninja. You know it's literally Satan. Like they found Satan. Game developers found Satan. Like as an actual existing being in the world. And they developed a device that allowed them to contain him. And rather than destroying him, they realized with that bottled Satan, you know, they could make a decent product out of this. We could sell this on Steam. So then they converted Satan into an executable file on your computer. And what they got was Yasai Ninja. The blaster's weakness is supposed to be that they can't really hit you if you get close to them. But then you die in one hit, and they still hit you anyway. At least I got him. And then my teammate sucked. Worth getting the $4 getting both on PSN just to troll me. You're a bad person, Delta. Very bad. Hey champ, guess what? Asked Sonic Fan. Sonic Fan, are you aware that in the time that you asked guess what, you could have just told me the thing I'm supposed to guess? Because I also want to make sure you're aware. I have no frame of reference to guess here. I have, like, whatever words you say after guess what could be potentially anything. You're at the same starting state as before you asked the question. But please do ask the question. I saw the minimap. Too bad, Alice. That wasn't the question. Satin? Yeah, satin. They found satin. You know, the fabric. Satin is a fabric, right? I think that's what satin is. Oh, the guess what is that you're hosting me. Oh boy. Okay. Now, actually, let's see if I can actually get a battle going in Girls Union before the match starts. Okay, this is gonna take some doing though, because battles in Girls Union take up to 3 minutes. And I have to, like, find somebody I'm gonna battle, too. Okay, I'm going against somebody who's very difficult, but I think I can kill their castle immediately. Yeah, cool. Yeah, their castle is totally undefended, and I just blew it up. So now I've already won the match. It doesn't matter if I look away now. I get, you know, more rewards if I actually, like, destroy their entire town. But they are very high levels. I'm probably not going to manage that. So I'm fine with just destroying the castle and technically getting the win. The technical victory is the best kind of victory. And of course, I leveled up my girls a bit. Okay, let's do this. Just in time. You know, I'd actually consider potentially, no, that would be a terrible idea. I'm not even going to say what that idea was that I was considering. That would be very bad. That would be an incredibly bad idea. It would involve, like, basically every decision I've made in my life that was good being completely reversed in one instantaneous swoop. And all of them becoming bad decisions. On top of that, I'm going to, it's like all of the bad decisions I actually did make, they all combine again and are made again, all at the same time. It would basically be, you know, bad decision apocalypse. So it's not happening. Nice. I'm good at murder. I'm real good at murder. You guys just keep going over here while my team covers the map. You're not very good at this, are you? What are you doing? Are they too afraid to get out here? Oh no! Are they AF? I think this explains it. I think they're AFK. No! Almost got me. Ooh! Almost got me again. Ooh! Finally took down my rampage. Good on you, Deku. I like their name. Good on you, Deku. Again. Good to know my team sucks and they're barely even, like, bothering to attempt to hold down the fort. Sam can't pick a username, resist comparing bad decision apocalypse with anything political. Oh god. That could be used very politically. That's bad. Wouldn't yolk mean the egg team dies? mean, the yolk is still inside the egg. I mean, the yolk is in the egg. Like, it starts in the egg. Pretty sure that's how that works. Wouldn't being an egg defender mean you are a chicken? Oh. Oh, oust, you're permabanned. That's bad. That's really bad, and I love it. I could rant for quite a while about politics, but I come to Champ Strem to calm down, so that would defeat the point. Yeah, I don't like politics very much in general. Thing about politics to me is people use it as an excuse to hate each other. Like people are like, who would normally, if they had a conversation about something that actually matters, like, you know, video games, they'd be able to, like, actually have a calm discussion about, you know, how much, wow, isn't it cool the way you blow up people's spines in Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat of Duty. Like, normally they'd be able to have nice conversations, but then it's like, what? You believe in moderate tax disposal mobility programs? I hate mobile tax disposal programs. You're worse than Satan. Come on, can't we just have, like, a calm conversation about it? Can we just have a calm conversation about removable tax disposal mobility programs? Wait. Hey, wait a sec! I used my special move and I didn't see you. Where'd you come from? Just miss them? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. No, every single move I'm gonna make before I make it. Nice. Nice. Oh. Are you serious? Come on. I'm supposed to be winning. Are you serious? Come on! Yeah, I hate you so much! Stop playing Girls Union and help me! Do you want to be a queen or not? Yep, they're still there. That friggin' happened. Come on, you jerk. Nobody tell Champ what politicians say about video games. Oh, did they like the new Call of Duty? The hypocrisy is strong within me. I like you, Sam. Now, I want to point out, Sam, it's perfectly acceptable to hate somebody in the privacy of your own home. It's only un-okay when you actually tell them that you hate them and try to hash it out. It's better to just silently stew than to make a scene. Although I'm not. You know, I guess I'm doing the in between here because I'm not silently stewing. I'm making a scene, but I'm making a scene behind their back. Did they actually say they were playing that game like over mic? Delta, I don't know how to tell you this, Delta, but Splatoon is a Nintendo game. They haven't gotten the letter in the mail. See, Nintendo doesn't use email yet. They still use snail mail. And when I say snail mail, I don't mean like United States Postal Service. I mean they attach letters to snails. They have still yet to receive the snail mail on the back of a snail to inform them that the internet exists yet. So, Splatoon doesn't really do the whole voice chat thing. Oh god! Oh god! Jesus. Where did you come from? And where did you go? Okay. I don't know where you went, but this person killed me. Oh, Jesus! Really? Camping? You are aware this is turf war, right? You can't... Camping isn't really a strategy that works here. I mean, I'm mad that you killed me, but I'm more appreciative that you're choosing to let your team lose. Come on. Oh, I just realized that because of the containment, I'm assuming there's no way in there once it goes. So that means, like you want to be in there when it closes down, so you can capture it for your team, and then that's permanent space for your team. Your team will never lose that ground. Doesn't seem like it matters though, because every time anybody wins that, they always lose the match. Put some beacons in there? No. Also, beacons would only be a temporary solution. You can only jump to a beacon once. Oh hey, there was an update to my pre-order release date on my Off the Hook amiibos. What a surprise. It's July 13th. Good. Cool. Yeah, I was actually... I'm really sad, too. Today, I went to GameStop, the GameStop that's across my street, to pre-order the Off the Hook amiibo. Because, you know, I pre-order them at GameStop, so that way I can get them first thing in the morning. I don't have to wait for them to be, like, shipped or anything. And it's right across my house. I went over there, and, well, I was a little late. GameStop doesn't exist anymore. It was just like an empty, like, store area that hasn't been rented out. They closed down and moved out completely, and I never even noticed. Now I'm sad because I actually, I kind of liked the people who worked there. They seemed cool, but I never, like, knew them on a personal level, but I kind of wanted to. But, you know, like, you know, it'd be creepy to actually say, "Whoa, GameStop, random GameStop guy, you are so polite at serving me as a customer for this soulless corporation, but I wanna go to your house. Let me go to your house right now. I won't take no for an answer. If you say no, I might have to get violent. I don't want to have to get violent here." You know, I think that would be a little bit awkward, so I never got around to doing that. I guess I suppose. I might never see those guys again. Oh, almost. Although on the bright side, that was the GameStop where I'm also mad at them because when Smash Wii U was coming out, they were doing a tournament there. And the people there had wanted to do a tournament of the new Smash, but like they weren't allowed to because that would technically be breaking the street date. So instead, like they decided, you know what? Instead of doing a tournament for the new Smash, we're gonna do. Wait, what was that? What were they doing? That was weird. It was like they had infinite dashes. Was that like the new dualies and you can just like chain them together really quickly? I'll tag at it. Oh, tag nabbit, I can't jump. That one didn't go very well. Finish your story. I hate cliffing. Okay, yes. Sorry. So instead of doing a tournament for the new Smash Brothers Wii U, instead of doing a tournament for, oh, I don't know, Super Smash Brothers Brawl, which I know they had to have some copies lying around, and they had a Wii U, so they could have done Brawl. Instead of doing that, instead of doing, oh, Super Smash Brothers Melee, they didn't do Melee. Instead of doing, oh, Super Smash Brothers 64, they didn't do 64. They did a tournament for Super Smash Brothers Other M. I've never played Other M. And I know it's called Project M. I prefer to call it Other M just for fun. I'd never played it. And, so yeah, I lost. Because I was in a tournament playing a game I've never played before. That was fun. Yeah, Super Smash Brothers Other M. Yes, the mod thing. The worst part is, it's a mod for Brawl to make it play more like Melee. I don't even like Melee. Melee sucks. And now that everybody has immediately unsubscribed and rage quit, I don't like Melee's physics as much as Brawl. Melee is a really great game, but I enjoy Brawl's physics system more. You mean Other M. Yes, I mean Other M, Bananchi. Thank you for clarifying the thing that I said and meant. Oh, wow, nice! That was amazing. I actually got to see firsthand my Fire and Forget. I didn't even have to forget about it. And I don't know why I just risked my life to kill that person, because they are clearly not the most priority target. I love this game. You having fun over there? Yeah, you're probably having fun over there. I can only imagine them just like actually legitimately having fun over there. They're like, oh man, I love scattering the sink all over the ground. That guy wants to play. That guy wants to play with me. Yeah, let's have fun together. Let's have fun. I'm a squid now. I'm a kid now. Whee! My first birthday is tomorrow. Hope my parents don't find out I can talk yet. Yay, I got a hit on that guy. I'm gonna be World Tournament. Nice. I can't do it. I can't kill them. They're too adorable. Wow, they're so powerful. I gotta stay away. I can't handle this. I hope I didn't like make them frustrated or anything, and that they were legit, you know, having fun. Champ, I need to find that Splatoon comic again. You with that guy reminds me of it. Ew. Ew! Jesus, Delta, disgusting. Wait, which Splatoon comic are we talking about? Just join the Strem, and you're on Team Egg. Good. Good morning, Aimsu. I'm dead. I am a corpse. Yep, I am very corpse. Yep. Dagnabbit, kill by my own weapon. Nice! Oh, dang it! Let me revel in my victory! They never let me do it. Is someone named Maple Toast on my team? I don't know, you'll have to ask them. I don't like to dox my teammates. Oh! Yeah, at least I got him. Oh my god, dang nabbit! I got killed by the missiles! I'm an idiot. I didn't even realize that until I saw, like, it said I was killed by the missiles. Oh, you have fun down there. Or up here. Come on! Jesus! Is the entire team over here? Yeah, we lost this one bad. Oh, Jesus! Okay, they seem to actually have good aim. I need to try having good aim. Oh, come on! Come on! I hate video games. No, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say I hate video games. I need to improve. I played very poorly this match. I should concentrate, focus, maybe being a bit more defensive next time. I think what went wrong there was I was being very overly offensive. I kept getting myself into situations where I was very, very heavily outmatched. It was the comic where everyone else on the team left. Oh, I don't even remember it. Sorry. I've seen a lot of Splatoon memes in my day, and several of them are about people leaving. Game Champ, you just said, quote unquote, even when you read this message. Nope. Can't do it, Bananchi. I'm self-aware. Ooh, hey, K2! That makes me want to play, Ape Escape. Ape Escape 3. And then somebody else was named Jack. That makes me realize, yeah. I forgot. I'm in the middle of a playthrough of, well, of, like, the Jack franchise. I need to play Jack 2. And hopefully do a GRD on it. I never managed to get one out for Jack and Daxter 1. But, I think there's I already have ideas on potential dumb jokes for Jack 2, because it's friggin' Jack 2. It's a video game. There's just inherently more stuff to poke fun at, I think, than Jack and Daxter 1. Jack and Daxter 1 is just, you know, It pokes the fun itself. Like, it doesn't need you to poke fun at it. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Are you serious? Oh, there they are. What are we doing? Oh, come on. Okay. Remember what you just said last time. Okay, you gotta focus. Gotta pay more attention. Play defense. Take at it. Ah, ah. Defense doesn't work. Defense sucks. I hate defense. Defense gets killed. Ah, Supercrella. Yes! Okay, we can do this. We can come from behind. Let's do this. Nice! Hey, guess who just won us the match? Starts with game, ends with me. Haha! Nice. Okay, that better still count. I'm pretty sure it still counts. Yeah, 4, 7, and 5th. Game already ends with me. Shut up, Alice. Alice, permabanned. Permabanned for being correct. You know being correct is frowned upon in these parts. Okay, yeah, I probably am going to save the rest of Splatfest for tomorrow. I think it's really better that way than to do these really ludicrously long sessions. So eventually it starts to get to ya. You do it in the short bursts, you know, your victories stand out more. Oh, dang it! Ah, they have the ink armor. Do you use motion controls or sticks? Yes! Ask me again, and I might actually answer the question. Also, my legitimate answer is, look at the screen. You should be able to tell just by looking at a glance. Nice. And hey, I got an assist on both of them, so both of them took some damage from that. Cool, this match is actually going good. Just normal good. Like, we're just winning, and that's the game. That's the match. No complications like the other team, like actually, you know, being good. And I'm getting lots of double kills. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Didn't get that last kill, but hey, got one shot in on them. They were pretty much dead. Yeah, I just joined, so I thought I would ask. I know that motion is more accurate. I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is. I really just can't use motion at all. I very much highly suggest Anarchy. I suggest like just playing with it anyway. Just do it anyway. Even if you suck more with it than analog right now, it's literally better. Actually sort of links into stuff that was being said before. Like, it's basically just objectively better. Because the way that motion controls work, it's just like using a mouse on your computer. With an analog stick, the way it works is, if you want to, let's say right now, I want to move a cursor to the left. So if you're using an analog stick, then you, of course, move the analog stick to the left. But then a funny thing happens. You reach the end of the analog stick, and now you're going the maximum possible speed you can move to the left. Now let's say you've moved to the left, and then something changes happen. Something changes. Something happens, and you realize you do not want to be looking to the left. You want to be looking to the right. If you're using motion controls, you can instantaneously stop and turn to the right, and one motion, easily, that's it. If you're using an analog stick, you have to continue moving to the left, but you move your thumb to stop moving left, and every fraction of a second that you are not yet at the center of the analog stick while you're trying to move to the right, you are still aiming further to the left. You're moving in exactly the opposite direction of the direction you want to be moving in. And then you get to the right. And so it's a combination of, one, you are limited in your maximum speed, and two, you can't change directions as easily. Changing directions is in itself a time-sensitive action. So yeah, it's highly recommended to use motion controls if you want to get the most out of the game. I'm lucky. I actually love the motion controls. I think this should be the standard in all console games. I think it's ludicrous that the PS4 controller is capable of doing gyro aiming, but they don't actually implement it in any games. Because it just feels better. It just feels... It feels more like actually aiming something than using an analog stick. Analog sticks are... To me, analog sticks, using them to aim in first-person games, are like the equivalent of trying to figure out how to operate an airplane with an Atari joystick. it's really not enough to do the task that you're set forth to do. It was just majiggered to work on it anyways. Because that's what we have right now. We don't have anything better, so we're gonna have to deal with it. But we live in an age where we do have something better. We do have motion controls. We do have gyro in these controllers, which give us much, much finer aiming ability in video games. Yet for some reason, most games are developed with only support for the analog sticks. I want to also make very clear, yes, they should let people use only the analog sticks. Like, just because the motion controls, I do believe, are, you know, just better in every way, doesn't mean that that's necessarily going to be the preferred thing for everybody. Like, what if people just don't have that kind of motor control in their hands? Like, thinking, like, worst case scenario, they can use the analog sticks, but having full motor control for motion controls would not be good for them. Maybe they've got bad wrists that would hurt them for, but small thumb movements they're okay with. Or just in general, if somebody prefers using the analog sticks. So yeah, absolutely allow them, but I also think it should be a requirement to allow the gyro aiming. Like, why can I not play Uncharted with gyro aiming? It would be friggin' perfect for a third-person shooter. Case in point, Splatoon. The controller supports it. Why can't I do it? Maybe it's just what the pro gamers are used to from Call of Duty, etc. Wait, what? No, the pro Call of Duty players are used to keyboard and mouse. Do they actually do Call of Duty tournaments, like, on console? It seems really, like, a really weird thing to do. I guess I just sort of always assumed they do keyboard and mouse, you know. Like, that's... Huh. But then, come to think, they are more popular on consoles than on PC, I think. Come on, get murdered by me. Yeah, you got murdered by me. Thank you. You're good at this. But yeah, actually on the same topic, if it was easier to majigger gyro aiming to work on a PC, it is possible, but it's, you know, it's finicky. It's not really like designed out of the box. No games are designed out of the box to recognize gyro on the PS4 like that. If it were easier to do it, I might actually switch to playing PC games with a controller rather than keyboard and mouse. I do play, you know, platformers with a controller, even on PC. It's just, you know, with, like, shooters, I switch to keyboard and mouse, and, I do prefer gyro, over keyboard and mouse. Just because using gyro on a controller, you get all the benefits of having a controller. Having, like, you know, all the buttons, like, spaced ergonomically with your hand and all that jazz, and ways that you can, like, press multiples at the same time very easily. You get all that stuff. in addition to fine aiming. You can actually aim in shooting games. Imagine that, being able to aim. Wow. You mean you don't have to choose between being able to aim and being able to jump and punch at the same time? I would prefer it if you could do large movements in the X-axis with motion controls instead of having to use the stick as well as motion controls. You can. Oh, wait. Oh, no, you can't. That's right. They did this really stupid thing where it just stops listening to the motion control movement past certain levels, which actually makes it's weird. They made the game unplayable based on your posture. If you are playing the game in a posture that Nintendo doesn't like in handheld mode, well, too bad. No motion controls for you. It just doesn't work. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure this is something they had to intentionally limit. Like, the designers of the game had to choose, we do not want this to work. We know that players are probably going to try to play like this. We don't want them to. Players are going to try and play the game in bed, you know, like holding it like above them, lying on their back. Bad players, not allowed. Players wanna rest their arms on a desk and hold the Switch up at face level. You know, like proper posture or something weird, like actually good posture that doesn't break your back. Bad. Proper posture is banned. You're only allowed to play Splatoon while breaking your neck. Oh god. You're trying to camp me. That dagnabbit. Trouble is, I can't justify spending so much on Pro Controller for the better motion controls. Actually, honestly, I don't think the Pro Controller has that. It's basically the same, whether you're using Joy-Con or Pro Controller. I am using a Pro Controller right now. I do prefer it, but with regards to motion control specifically, it's basically the same. Yeah, it feels a bit better. But I was actually skeptical that the Pro Controller would not be as good as using the Joy-Cons, because the Joy-Cons worked very well. And quite honestly, the only reason I got the Pro Controller was because I justified it that I was making the Mario Odyssey Impossible Moons videos, and I wanted as much precision as possible, because, you know, getting those moons was hard. So I wanted the bigger analog sticks. That's the only reason. The only reason I got this Pro Controller is because I could justify it with the fact that I was probably going to end up making back my investment on the Pro Controller once the videos were out. Would I recommend a Pro Controller to a casual player at the price point that they charge for it? God, no. Just play with Joy-Cons in the grip. Joy-Cons in the grip is a very good controller. In some ways, it's a better controller than the Pro Controller. I'm looking at you, D-pad. I hate the cross D-pad. People are going to disagree with me. People are going to say I'm an idiot. I hate the cross D-pad. The separated four ways D-pad is just so much better in every way. The way the gyro and the accelerometers work may have limited their ability to do that. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, Sam, because I'm pretty sure there are other games that do let you use the gyro that way. The last 3 matches you've been in, I've been waiting for a match. What is going on? The last 3 matches that I've been in, you've been waiting for a match. That's what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being really mean. I'm being really mean. I'm so my very apologies. I'm bowing to you for being sarcastic and all that. And I shouldn't do that. Also, my little brother snapped my... Oh god. Jesus. Joy-Con grip. So I would have to use them detached. Ooh, just get a new Joy-Con grip. Please get a new Joy-Con grip. I would say a new Joy-Con grip is a better investment than a Pro controller. A lot of people actually, it's weird, a lot of people do prefer playing with the separated Joy-Cons, and I was actually thinking that's how I'd play most games before I actually got my hands on the Switch. That's how I was thinking I was going to play them. Because I actually loved, back on the Wii, I loved the Wiimote and Nunchuck style. I felt that was a really comfortable way to play games. In fact, it was my preferred way to play Smash, even. Like, I had GameCube controllers. I didn't use them. I played Wiimote and Nunchuck instead. It just felt better to me. But yeah, but then actually getting my hands on the Switch, I was like, oh, these Joy-Cons are really small and weird, and it's hard to get a good grip on these, isn't it? I'm getting wrist pains. I legitimately get wrist pains if I try that, so it's out of the question. Gotta have that grip. Gotta have all that ability to, you know, support one hand with the other hand, because you can't really do that when your hands are detached from each other. Especially with, like, games like Breath of the Wild. Like, Breath of the Wild is, you know, the launch title, and Breath of the Wild basically requires you to play it with, like, a claw grip. You have to constantly transition to a claw grip on the right Joy-Con if you want to actually be able to, like, move around and use the camera at the same time. Which just is... It's still possible. It's still possible if you're using split Joy-Cons. But it's, you know, very painful. Oh, nice. Are you serious? Damn it. Yeah, we lost. We lost. We put a big dent in him near the end, though. I got my Switch in January, and I have nearly completed Botla. I just want to do loads of side missions before going for Ganon, which is my only mission left. I don't want to say anything, tell you how to play the game. I'm gonna stay out of that. Yeah, I don't want to like spoil it for you. I'm very tempted to give you some very, very sincere advice on exactly how you need to play this game to enjoy it properly. In my opinion, the only proper way to play a game is my opinion. Otherwise, you're just not going to have fun. How could you possibly have fun if you're not me? I always do every side mission first. It's just how I live. Oh yeah, that's me too. The way I see it, there is no such thing as optional content. The very idea of optional content is a myth. There is content in the game, and it's there. That's it. That's the end of it. For some reason, people say, well, this content right here, if you do this content, you get a list of names of the people who made the game. So what? You're saying that the content that leads to the names of the people who made the game is the most important content? I don't know. I don't know about that. And you're saying that like, because it doesn't lead to the names of the people who made the game, it's optional, and everything else isn't optional? I don't know. That seems like very weird logic to me. The way I see it, if you're playing a game, you're playing the whole game. You don't not play. You don't go to a part of the game and you say, well, I'm not playing this. I'm gonna play Splatoon, but I'm not gonna like play the Splatoon part of Splatoon. I'm gonna play the I'm not gonna play the tune part of Splatoon. I'm just gonna play the Splat part. I'm just gonna ignore that tune part. No, you play Splatoon. If you're gonna play Splatoon, you play the whole, every single, well, 8 letters. S-P-L-A-T-O-O-N. S-P-L-A-T-O-O-N. Yeah, 8 letters. Yeah! I know how to count. Nice! Getting a little distracted here. Nice. And we own the world. Wait, do we? Yeah, we do. Good. Wait, do we? We don't. Crap. Now we own the world. Oh god! Oh god! They own the world! I was in a self-contained ecosystem! They tricked me! Take Nabbit. There's times where oh, I didn't even finish my thought. Okay, so yeah, there's no such thing as optional content. And then, how do you want to finish your game? What do you want the last thing in the game, your very last memory of playing this game to be? Do you want your last memory of this game to be grinding for 5 hours, trying to get a rare drop in like a really, really cheesy way on a... Do you want your last memory to be some random side quest where a lady wants you to go steal a bunch of chickens? Do you want it to be the do you want it to be dumb? Do you want your last memory of the game to be dumb? I generally don't like my last memory of a game to be dumb. I like my last memory of the game being something really cool and awesome and over the top, like, you know, the game's climax. So you know, it just makes sense. Do all the side content, then you go fight the final boss, and you get to book the game. Imagine that. Imagine being able to just beat the final boss of the game, the end credits roll, and then you turn the game off. And that's it. You watch the end credits, and that's the end of the game, and you turn it off. Like, isn't that just such a great feeling? It's like reading a book. You get to the end of the book, you read the last page of the book, then you close the book. You actually get to do that in video games, but there's an asterisk. You're only allowed to do that if you save the final boss for last. Dang it. Do you want to be punching the big bad to death in 2 seconds? Well, yeah, that's another thing. It doesn't totally work because for this to work, you have to assume the game is structured in such a way that the devs have made it that the game will actually be satisfying after you've done the side content. Which not all games are necessarily designed that way. Some games design it that doing the side content makes it less satisfying. I'm looking at you in particular video game. Yeah, please video game designers, don't make the ending actively worse if the player chooses to do the side content. Generally, players want to be rewarded for doing side content, not punished. Of course, I do also want to place another asterisk on that. If the dev legitimately believes that they have like an artistic purpose in making the game like that, then go for it. Another game I'm thinking of that does sort of do that, but it does it in a very, very good way. They make side content. If you do it, you get a less satisfying ending. But that's the point. You get actively punished for doing the side content, and that's the point. Nice. Oh god, that almost killed me. Oh, Jesus! Friggin' Hydra. Oh god, friggin' Hydra. Dang it. For me, it was Borderlands. Great series, but don't do any of the don't do any of the content right away. Don't do all the content right away. Yeah, that's. I can't. I was playing Borderlands. I could not do everything as it came to me, and yeah, that happens in a lot of modern RPGs. You are consistently over-leveled throughout the entire game. And I imagine if you don't do all the side quests, that probably wouldn't happen as fast. But that's just it feels wrong to ignore side quests. Like I have to actively put effort into ignoring side quests. So that's Yeah, no. I don't think there's any good way about that. Either you're severely over-leveled throughout the entirety of the game, or you have this nagging feeling throughout the entirety of the game that you're playing that you're like going towards the story too soon. You're missing something out here. You're missing the side quest over here. By the time you loop around, beat the game, and go back to it, you're gonna be over-leveled for the side quest now, aren't you? And there's the fact that you're just sort of missing it. What if there was something important there? What if there's like some bit of lore that the developers expect you to know from this side quest, but you're not gonna find out till like friggin' after you beat the game, after it's not even relevant anymore? Or yeah, Suit brings up a very good point. Also, what if the game has missable side quests? Then it's really like you don't got a choice there. You've got to do every side quest as it comes, because you never know if it's gonna like be, well, you can't do this side quest anymore. I hope you did it. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to delete your save file. Actually, that's a really good example of yeah, remember what I was saying before? There's no such thing as optional content. That's exactly why it feels so terrible when there's missable stuff in a game. Because, like, the argument for it's okay for there to be missables would be, well, the missables are just optional content. But if that's the case, if they're really just quote-unquote optional content, why does anybody care about missables in the first place? Because fundamentally, it's just not true. There isn't optional content. That missable stuff is still required. Oh, dang it! I should have kept firing. I think I actually would have killed him if I kept firing instead of rolling. Yeah, everyone says Nevada is their favorite, but I can't get it working on my PC. I don't know how to tell you this, but Nevada is a state. Is Nevada a state? I don't have my states memorized. I'm pretty sure it's a state. Please tell me it's not like a county or something weird like that. New Vegas. Oh, okay. So Nevada is a county in the state of New Vegas. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, I understand how the containment works now. There's multiple levels of it. So this is level 1. And it just makes, like, the edges go down, apparently. That was interesting. Okay, those are the only 2 people on their team. Nice! I probably shouldn't have stayed in here. We basically already owned it. But of course, it is permanent land. That speaks volumes, having permanent land. Oh yeah, we're winning right now. I love that. It's an entire sea of yolk. Nice. It's a video game. Fallout New Vegas. I know. I'm sorry. I'm aware. I actually do know. I was just trying to make a joke. It was a bad joke. It was a terrible joke. Five Nights at Vegas is very, very good, though. Damn it, I did it again! Yeah, I do intend on playing the Fallout series. This has been a conversation topic several times. It's just that I am very much not a fan of WRPGs. I don't like that they make you, like, have to allocate all of your individual stats. I very much prefer the JRPG style of just, you get better. You don't have to choose how you get better. It's just when you level up, you get better. I prefer that. As opposed to in a WRPG, it's like, you leveled up. Congratulations. Now you get 5 ability points, and if you don't place them in any sort of like correct fashion, if you try to make a build that doesn't have a quality DPS or proper buffage Alamo descending rates, then you're screwed. You're gonna be screwed. I hate that. Don't put stress into becoming a better person, Jesus. Just make me automatically a better person. Don't make it be like you gotta take a pop quiz every time you level up. Leveling up should be a good thing, not a terrible, scary thing. And actually, to put on top of that, there's actually games where leveling up is legitimately a bad thing. Oblivion. Oblivion is a standout example. It doesn't explain its level up mechanics very well. And because of that, most people will end up leveling up and actively making the game harder every time they level up. Because the enemies level up every time you level up. So if you aren't properly leveling up and getting your stat boosts, the way that like would be like factually the correct way to do it, a level up is functionally a level down, not a level up. Yeah, they changed it in Skyrim. The way it worked in Oblivion was, in order to level up, you had to go to sleep. After having, like, gotten enough, like, latent stat boosts, that, like, the stat boosts don't count until you go to sleep. Or something like that. I should probably clarify, I'm not a super expert. This should be mostly accurate. So, you get, like, latent stat boosts. They don't count until you go to sleep. And then once you go to sleep, you'll level up. And every single enemy in the game will also level up at the same time with you. And of course, they're gonna get actual proper stat boosts. You will only get proper stat boosts if you intentionally choose not to go to sleep. And just keep banking up latent stat boosts instead of actually going to sleep to bank the ones you currently have. So you'll constantly be getting more latent stat boosts as you just keep playing, just never go to sleep. And eventually you'll have enough that leveling up will actually give you a benefit rather than a detriment. But if you just do it like the moment you're able to level up, you'll just be detrimenting yourself. You'll be putting yourself at a disadvantage. Champ, Fallout allows so many builds though. Oh, Jesus! Whoa! I thought I was doing okay this match. Holy God! Look at that! I had eight. I was doing okay this match. What happened? Like, I mean, I could accept a loss, but that was not a loss. That was a murder. Jesus. Oh, and have fun playing Odyssey, apparently. Thanks for joining. Oh, good, I thought you were reacting to my post. Oh, your post about Yeah, I'm very offended to you using the R word. I don't like the use of the R word that way, but I'm like I won't get mad at you exactly for using it, so don't worry too much, because you did use it in a context where it, you know, it made more sense than it wasn't necessarily an insult. It's using it as an insult specifically that it's, you know, it's a very not nice thing to do. Oh, but anyways, about Fallout having a lot of builds, that's the problem! That's the problem! I don't want it to have lots of builds. I want it to be... I get to press the buttons where I kill people, and after I press the button where it kills people enough, it'll say, "Doo-doo-doo, you're a better person!" And then that's the game. That's the entire game. There's none of this, "Doo-doo-doo, you're better at doing this one thing, but this other thing, nah, you suck at it. You're always gonna suck at it. You'll never improve." If only you allocated your bonus points a little bit better when you were born, maybe this stat would be going up, but it's not going up because you just suck at it. And you'll always suck at it, you baby. Help. Oh, I don't even need help. They gave up. Oh crap, it's a brush. Yeah, I got him. Nice. Nice. My team better be friggin' winning this for us. I'm gonna be real mad if they're not winning this for us. They're not winning this for us. Nobody's been dying. I only just realized I can tell because I'm at the spawn. What are you doing? I guess they're afraid. Tech Nabbit team, hurry up and kill everyone. So it's not actually possible to kill them, is it? Sorry. I really wish they had killed me there just so that they, you know, don't feel terrible about this. I do feel kind of bad about this, you know, spawn camping. I mean, I'm gonna do it. It's a very good strategy if you're able to. Yeah. And considering how big the map is, I'm not sure they're going to be able to come from behind from this. Champ, welcome to Open World RPGs. They are made to replay to get everything. So many endings in those games, other than PS2 Xbox game anyway. Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna 100% a game if it makes me replay it. Is that even related? I do that. Like I was even talking earlier, I gotta replay Knack. Knack requires like it does a really stupid thing. It requires like an entire extra playthrough than really should be required for a very stupid reason. In fact, it technically requires more like 2 or 3 extra playthroughs, but there's like a you can abuse. There's like a little exploit, a developer oversight that you can abuse that lets you shave off a playthrough or 2 or 3 or 4. That's the thing. It's RNG based. The collectibles in Knack are based on RNG. There is a limited number of collectible locations in the game, and whether or not you get a collectible you don't have yet is random. So you just gotta hope that you get... And also, another thing about that that's very important to note, there aren't even enough collectibles in the game to get every collectible. So you have to play on New Game Plus to actually get every collectible, and it's random, and New Game Plus doesn't let you choose which version of Knack you want to play as, and it doesn't let you change your difficulty. So you can't even just, you know, per second playthrough go on very hard mode. If you don't have all the collectibles, you've just got to replay the game on the same difficulty, accomplishing absolutely nothing other than grinding for collectibles. There's just no point whatsoever. Dang it. Oh. Tag Nabbit was losing very badly. Oh, Jesus! Didn't expect him to go around that way. Are the dualies your favorite weapon? Yes. Easily. It used to be the Squiffer in Splatoon 1, but now they got dual Uzis. There's no beating it. Dual Uzis and you get a friggin' dodge roll. Like, it's ludicrous how this is the best. There is no possible competition here. Other than the Squiffer just because of nostalgia, but honestly, friggin' dualies, no matter what. I legitimately am surprised that the dualies are not the only weapon anybody uses. Like, they're just objectively better in every single way. In concept, they're better. In style, they're better. In being awesome, they're better. What other, like, concepts of balance are there? Nice. Mario, but there are so many better Odysseys, like Sky. You disgusting. Sky Odyssey by well, not by Activision, it's by Cross. That's a good sign. Cross doesn't have a Wikipedia article. They have not been recognized in the world at all. Period. Oh, hey, apparently I've just been offered a key on Keymailer. I've been getting more of those recently. I'm not sure why now, but I'm getting more of those. They offered me galactic delivery. I've been kind of debating trying some of these. Like, I think it'd be fun to maybe do, like, an impressions sort of series thing, but for it to really fit on my channel, I'd want to do, like, a goodly edited video. I'm not sure it'd be something new, and it's not something I'm necessarily sure I'll be able to do well. Also doesn't help that I only ever get offered games that are from like super small indie devs. Oftentimes they're not even they look like terrible. They look like they're just like some sort of marketing scheme. I never get offered anything super cool. Like, I don't know, Cat and Toad Treasure Tracker. I'm gonna contact Nintendo again and try to get a review copy of Captain Toad. Because if I can get Captain Toad before launch, so that I can actually, you know, get a video prepared at launch of it, that would be awesome. Like, imagine that, being able to release a Captain Toad video on the day Captain Toad comes out. I know there's a Wii U version, but shut up. I'm not gonna get the Wii U version so I can get a video out to celebrate the Nintendo Switch version releasing. Dagnabbit, I'm sucking today. By the way, it looks like we're actually gonna be reaching Queen tonight. At this point, I'm at high enough points that we may as well. I'm like almost 3/4 of the way. Oh, dang it. Yeah! Yes, it was my teammates coming, not the enemy. Oh. Then I died anyway. Cross-split off from Technosoft and work on their games like Thunder Force, Heznog, Herzog. I don't know how to read that. I'm a little busy playing Splatoon right now, sorry. But apparently Cross actually exists. Take that. Yeah, I killed someone. Oh! Well, that's a way to end the match. Herzog. And they existed. Last game was 2009 for the Wii. I'm sorry, Delta. Thank you for correcting me. I was very out of line. Oh, they were working under Hudson Shop before she did. Oh, that's sad. It's so sad. Oh, going on Wikipedia articles for old games, because, like, more often than not, the devs are gone. And the weirdest part is looking at, like, specific, like, people in the game industry. It's just sad. It's like, you look at a person who developed a really old game, and it's like, they made, like, a bunch of games in like the friggin' 90s, and then poof. There's no mention of them being dead. They seem to be still human beings that exist on this world who made video games for a while, and then they just Did they just stop making video games? Like, it's so weird to think about that somebody could get a job in, like, an actual art form. And then just, like keep with that job for years, and then stop. Like, how do you stop making video games after you start? Maybe they just got rich enough they didn't need to anymore. That's what I'm just gonna hope what happened. They were financially stable, and they were like, family, I love you so much. I'm going to quit my job at Nintendo Vision, and I'm going to dedicate all of my free time to making my family happy. Or humbug ha yippee ki yay. And then they lived happily ever after, forever, and that was a happy ending. And they didn't die. Oh crap, that's a... Crap, okay, that doesn't work. You can't just shoot that one. That one's huge. Oh crap. Oh, dang it. Out of ink. At least I helped my teammate who was up there. Oh! Oh! Jesus. They've got that arcing one, so they can hit me really easily, even though I've got higher ground. Oh, Jesus! Holy crap! This match seemed like it was sort of going okay, but now it's sucking. Like, I'm happening really fast. Are you Jesus? Oh, come on! They're even using my weapon too, so I can't even, like, use their weapon as a scapegoat and say it's OP. Shield ain't gonna help you. Nice. Oh, Jesus! Come on! Oh, nice. I love that. Seeing him pop on screen and just, like, wait a second to actually hit him. Yeah, we lost. Are you Jesus? I don't think they were, but they may as well have been. You know, it's actually closer than I expected it would be, so that's good at least. Where's my timer at? Oh god, I've been playing Splatoon a really long time. Remember earlier in the stream where I said I was doing the Girls Kingdom event? Or Girls Union? I just checked back. The event timer is gonna end in 4 minutes. What time is it? 3:30 a.m. 3:30 a.m. I kind of wanted to play Agents of Mayhem tonight. A little bit. I'm having a lot of fun with that. But I'm not really gonna... I'm gonna have to close my eyes at some point. But, you know, at this point, I really want to just finish the Splatfest so it's done. Like, tomorrow, if I stream, I could do, like, you know, Toon 1. Or Kingdom Hearts. Or even something stupider. Oh, yay! That's Mickey actually likes Agents of Mayhem. Yay, good! Thank you for liking Agents of Mayhem. It's so weird. Like, the game didn't do well. Got reviews. Everybody reviewed the game and said, I hate this. Wow! That just happened! As I was saying before I got distracted and started hating this game, everybody was reviewing Agents of Mayhem and all the reviews basically just said, I hate this. But then I went and played it and oh, it's friggin' awesome and incredible. Like friggin' Game of the Year material right here. How does that happen? How does there be such a good game and people not like it? It feels like it was tailor-made for me, though, specifically, because, which is probably a bad sign, because I tend to have taste that differs from the norm. But, like, it's focused all around, swapping between different characters on the fly, and I love games with multiple playable characters, like, in general. I think it's Sonic Adventure 2 prime me for that. And I love, like, the games, you know, they not only having multiple playable characters, but, like, actually making you play as all of them. Like, making it be a consistent thing. Don't just make it a player choice. Make it that the player has to play as all of them to finish the game. I prefer being forced to play as all of them as opposed to having to choose. Because if you get to just choose the character you want to complete the game with, you're just going to play as your favorite character. Why would you ever switch characters? That wouldn't make any sense. But if you have to play with every character, then no matter which character is the best or your favorite, you still have to learn how to play the game, even when you're a character you might not necessarily care to use as much. But then here's the cool thing about Agents of Mayhem. I have almost all the characters now. I don't have all of them yet. I have almost all of them. Every single character is one of the best characters to play as. There is no singular character yet where I'm like, I'm not switching to them. They suck. They're stupid. What a waste of a character slot. They're all good. They all have, like, specific circumstances where they are, like, the one unique character that you're probably gonna want the most. I've never seen a game have this many separate characters and manage to have all of them be designed, like, well. Also, the guy who did all the live streams got fired with others after Agent of the Mayhem release. So was Chip Cheesem? Was Chip Cheesem laid off too? Dragnabbit, I hate that. The sad part is, I didn't buy it. I was one of the people who was really excited for it, and I didn't buy it at launch. I waited for it to go on sale. And you know what? If I bought it at launch, I would have not been disappointed with the launch price. I got it as one of the, wow, the game didn't sell, so we're giving away for almost free sales. It's so sad. do you make the game of the year, and then everybody hates the game of the year? Why do we live in this world? Who knows though? Maybe the game like staggers after you have unlocked all the characters. Maybe it staggers or something, and that's why everybody hated it. It's because maybe it's after you beat the game and everybody just hates the post game. Yeah, right. Like reviewers actually play the entire game. I do think that's another thing that I think is really weird. The reviewers never necessarily even finish the game, let alone finish the game. It seems like it should be, you know, at a minimum, if you're gonna review a game, wouldn't you want to review the whole game? I don't see the value in a review that's by somebody who like tried the demo. You know, they just played like the first couple levels. Like, I can play the demo. If I want a first impressions, I can get a first impressions by impressioning myself. Oh god, apparently there was somebody behind me. They're dead now. Also, I bought it at launch because I love Volition and most of their games are good. Yeah, honestly, I would have. There was no, like, definitive reason for me not to be able to buy it at launch, because I did play every Saints Row game. I was completely caught up with the series, so I didn't even have that excuse. It was legitimately just, you know, it came out at a time when I was busy playing like a bunch of other stuff. Busy with YouTube. I've been putting a lot more time into YouTube. For this Agents of Mayhem, just it wasn't high on the radar, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it right now. I'll wait until I'm ready to invest the time I want to spend into it. And so I just waited, and then whoops! Turns out I waited and let the developers die. That was a mistake. Yeah, and the sad thing too, before I started playing Agents of Mayhem, I made the decision not to record gameplay footage of it. I was just gonna play it for fun. No recording footage allowed, so I don't like accidentally start trying to turn it into a video and turn it into work instead of play. I really feel like I should. Like, I feel like I should be telling people, no, wait, Agents of Mayhem doesn't suck. It's so good. I love it. More people need to play this. More people need to have fun. I'm not even sure exactly what I would talk about for the whole video, though. Like, I'm not sure I have much to say other than, you said it was bad. I say it's good. We disagree on this. Special thanks to all Patreon backers. There's reason to believe the next game they're working on is Saints Row 5. Yeah, the reason is because they're gonna go bankrupt if it's not. Sad but true. know, it would be interesting if they actually did, if the next game they worked on wasn't Saints Row 5. It was Saints Row 1. They did a port of Saints Row 1. Remember, Saints Row 1 was the 360 exclusive. A lot of people haven't played it. So that could potentially be a very relatively cheap option to get some income in. Keep them afloat. And it's also a cheap option that I would very much appreciate because Saints Row 1 is a very good game. Yeah, I loved it. The thing that's really cool about Saints Row 1 and 2 specifically, I didn't enjoy 3 as much, and 4 is basically a completely different game. Like, they're GTA, but there's much more emphasis on the side quests. And I like that. I like it's a completionist focused GTA game. Whereas GTA puts a lot of effort into the main story, and then the side quests are not necessarily as thought out. In Saints Row, the side quests are the main feature. The story is just sort of this little thing on the side that you can do. They're not necessarily all super good side quests, but I guess you could argue it's sort of making to I don't know. I'm getting into reviewing Saints Row. I like Saints Row 1 and 2 a lot. And I'd very much like for Saints Row 1 to be, you know, available to the masses a bit more. See what other people, you know, people who didn't have a 360 think of it. And especially, it's also very important for Saints Row specifically because, holy god, Saints Row 4. The entire Saints Row 4 is just one very, very long haha. Remember that thing in Saints Row, the last game and the game before that, and the game. It's just a constant stream of self-references to the prior games. And half of them won't make sense unless you played the first game. There's also the fact that Saints Row 2 even, while it's not like at parody levels like Saints Row 4 is, Saints Row 2, story-wise, it like builds off of Saints Row 1, and it actually takes it a bit seriously, and it does it in a really interesting way too, where the main story is not necessarily as related to the plot of the main game, but there's little details of it that leak over, and one of them in particular is in a really big way, and very memorable, and you would not feel the full emotional effect of it unless you'd played the first game. I really like the way they did that. Saints Row 2 is a really good game. I also want to point out, I played the PC version of Saints Row 2. I managed to enjoy the game even when playing the absolute worst possible way to play it. Jesus. Do not play PC Saints Row 2. Oh my god. It is a train wreck. All of the audio, literally, I think what happened, I legitimately believe what happened with the audio for Saints Row 2 PC is they didn't have the original audio files, so they grabbed a microphone and taped it to a television set. And on that television set, they were playing the console version of Saints Row 2 and recording the audio directly from the game being played through a friggin' TV set. That's how bad the audio sounds. Either way, I think the one thing we can be sure of is they did not have access to the original audio files. Because, like, they're just not there. We've got really, really terrible quality audio files in Saints Row 2 PC. No explanation for it. Damn it. Stop killing my teammates. I'm trying to kill you. There you go. Thank you. Don't you just love when they listen to your directions? No, run this way. Dagnabbit. I wanted them to run this way so I could ambush them while they were running. Oh, dang it! I ran right into that. I love the gameplay of 3-4 gap, but I found 2 easier to replay, beating both on PS3. Wait, easier to quote-unquote replay? I'm not sure what that means. As in, like, more fun to replay? Yeah, I think I want to clarify. I don't dislike 3. I didn't enjoy it as much as 1 and 2. And it also has its own stuff going for it. Like, it's much more, it takes itself a lot less seriously in a very unique way. And it's got a real sense of style to it too. And then Saints Row 4, it doesn't even feel right to compare them, because they just went. They stopped caring completely in the best possible way. Jesus. It's kind of sad that it means, you know, we'll never... Saints Row 4 basically means it is impossible for us to ever continue, like, character arcs or anything from the prior games. Because the characters don't even really exist anymore. They're just, like, parodies. Also, Morning Carrot. One thing I do want to say, oh my god, if you ever play the 360 version of Saints Row 1, be very careful about the multiplayer, because I actually 100% completed Saints Row 1, including multiplayer. Holy god, that was the worst multiplayer experience I have ever had in any game in my entire life. The community was beyond toxic. There were people... I didn't even talk on the microphone at all. But there were people who would specifically target me, try to join every game I was ever in, and actively prevent me from playing the game. They would team kill me constantly. I'd have to avoid my teammates, because my teammates would keep killing me. Even if they weren't killing me, they'd often just be colluding with the other team. They'd, like, just choose not to go for objectives or anything, or shoot the other team. In particular, there's this one guy. He was on the game, like, all the time. And I remember him so well. He was like, I remember he had like green shorts, I think. I think he didn't have, his character didn't have a shirt, and they were wearing green shorts. He was the worst. He never left me alone. If he was in my game, and especially if he was on my team, that was it. There was no chance of me winning that game. I actually kind of get the impression, like, they'd figured out, like, even though I didn't have a mic, they figured out that I cared about getting achievements or something? They knew that I was trying to finish the game? And they just wanted to actively prevent me from finishing the game. And the worst part about it is, it actually matters if you lose. Because to get every achievement in Saints Row 1, you have to reach the maximum true skill rank. Which true skill was a very, very bad system that games used a little bit a while back, where the way it was set up was that the more games that you played, the less and less wins and losses would affect your current rank. So you could actually reach the maximum possible true skill rank in like a couple games if you just happened to win against people who were of a good true skill rank. And if you like lost your first couple games, you'd be playing the game, assuming you won every single match after that. You'd have to play the game for like, you know, a good dozen hours more to possibly reach max rank. So if you lose a game, it's permanently making it harder for you to reach a higher rank. Dang it, we lost. Did we? Yep, we lost by a lot. There's this really good YouTuber called Flippy who done a full in-depth analysis of the Saints Row series. I may or may not have watched those. Thank you for telling. I'm gonna look at that. I might have actually watched only like a couple of them, and I hadn't played through the whole series at the time that I saw those. When were they made? Because I'd like to watch those, or rather listen to them. Yep, it looks like this is them. Okay, I'll just keep this tab open with their channel, and I'll use it as listening material while I do multitask stuff later. Nearly 1 a.m. going to bed now, later, champ. Aww. It's a really bad sign when Delta goes to bed before me. But about 75 out of 99. Come on. I'm almost done. I just gotta win like 15 more matches. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to play Agents of Mayhem. I want to go to bed. I'm hungry. I have to use the bathroom. I'm thirsty. I want to go to bed. I'm covered in human emotions. Some human emotions I can't mention. I'm not going to talk about those. I'm gonna, yeah. You know what? Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't played Ronsu in a while. I need to get back to that because I really want to play some Goku Ronsu when it comes out, which I know I'm not gonna be able to. There's no way I'm gonna get through the whole series in time, but oh man, I didn't even think about it, but I could go straight from, one, I haven't even played, Kichikuo Ransu yet. And I'd very much like to do that. And I only need to finish replaying, 4.1 and 4.2 to get to that. I'd really love to play Kichikuo Ransu. It's a very hard to say name. Yeah, you know what? I think when I go to bed, while I'm in bed, I am going to boot up Ransu 4.1 and make a little bit of progress in it before I actually go to sleep. Think of it. Are they dead yet? Yeah, they're dead yet. Nice. 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 Nice! Didn't even have to shoot him. Also, how do they own the center? I've been owning. Like, look at this. Look at all this owning I'm doing. How are they covering the ground better than us? What was that? What was your plan there? Jesus, what was that? Did you just not feel like chasing me? Let's hope that got us a little bit more coverage. It's 11:50 a.m. here. Keep playing. Oh, you're right. I need to keep in mind your time zone, not mine. Why, if I played according to my own time zone, what would I be? I guess I'd be myself. But you're right, you're right. I never want to be myself. Being myself is, like, probably one of the worst fates. Thank you for that motivational speech. Yeah, I love Japanese snail pop. Oh, dagnabbit. Oh, hey! Okay. Yeah, I'm not holding the controller up in my hand. I'm trying to do a thing in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. So, this is how we're getting to the multiplayer lobby. By the way, just a warning, if you have not played Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, don't. It is not good. Let's hoping since it's Nintendo, you know, it'd be more, you know, not a bad mobile game. It's very manipulative. It asks for way too much of the player's time than to really be reasonable. But I already started it. And I'd kind of like to... It's at least possible to do. To, like, you know, play it and finish it. So I'd like to try and do that at least. I forget to... List the horse mackerel. Dagnabbit Nintendo servers. It's got terrible servers, too. Make me wait to list horse mackerels. Shut up, Goldie. I'm busy playing Splatoon. Do you think they'll make an Animal Crossing on Switch? I mean, the answer to that is just yes. There's gonna be an Animal Crossing on the Switch. The only question is when. I mean, it would be a perfect fit, considering, you know, it's a handheld. And Animal Crossing, like, did really well on DS and 3DS. Are you serious? Yeah, if they did make Animal Crossing on the Switch, I probably couldn't get too excited about it, because I've become well accustomed to the fact that I can't really... Like, the stress of if you miss a specific holiday, then you can't play the game anymore for a whole year. Or playing the game won't matter anymore for a whole year. That really bothers me. And I end up, like, getting stressed out and I stop playing the game because of it. So, I play it for a couple months and then drop it. And then that's just it. Then, after the point that you drop Animal Crossing, you can't pick it back up. Your only real option is to start over from scratch. Because otherwise, you're just playing in this, like, dead town from months ago that just feels wrong. Oh, dang it, no! The other team got the containment. Oh, Jesus, no! Dang! Oh, there was two of them! Oh my god. Wait. Oh, the center isn't completely covered. That's weird. Watching you play Splatoon is more fun for me than getting up and playing myself. I mean, I don't know why I suck at it. And I mean, remember, Splatfest is going on. I hope you want to 100% the game. We're gonna finish Splatfest. Oh, we're almost done. Okay, 2 matches, assuming I win both. I forgot to scrub my teeth. It's a little late. Oh well. What are some other things I can do tonight before falling asleep? I'm trying to think. If there's anything I could do be a little bit, you know, productive too. Because I have spent a lot of time streaming tonight. Thanks to Splatoon. Boo, boo, bad Splatoon. Stop making me play you. Stop making me have fun. That's bad. I guess technically I did launch a video today. That was this morning, technically, sort of. I think I'll try a... Actually, no, I'm not gonna make a promise to do one of those talkie videos every time a direct comes out. Because, I felt more that I wanted to do one for this direct specifically. Because it was just such a... It was such a surprise. It's just announced bunch of super good stuff. It sort of came out of nowhere in a direct that everybody was expecting to just be, oh boy, they're gonna show us new details on Super Mario Tennis Aces. Oh yeah, because that's what I wake up at 2 a.m. for. So I want to know exactly how you perform a lob shot, because the very idea of a Mario Tennis game is apparently not, like, self-explanatory enough. We need to dedicate a whole half hour to this. I mean, they still did that. The weird thing is they still did that. But then they happened to surround it with a bunch of other stuff. You know, like that obscure little indie game that they closed it out with. Captain Toad. Yeah, Captain Toad. Friggin' Captain Toad saving the world. Oh, and they announced like Splatoon 2 DLC or something. Oh, and WarioWare, that too. WarioWare is not a dead franchise. Sort of. They're like half admitting it's a dead franchise by making this game. It's WarioWare Gold, an anthology of all the WarioWare games, because God knows we're not actually gonna make like a new one. We're not even gonna remake all of the old ones. We're just gonna remake, like, you know, bits and pieces of some of the old ones. Think of it like, you know, like a remake, like 10 micro remakes. Oh god! Oh god, that's way too meta. A bunch of micro remakes about the games that are about playing micro games. Are you serious? What are you doing? Are you serious? What is this? Are you serious? Dangnabbit. There, got my revenge. Too bad we already lost. Oh, dangnabbit. Dangnabbit! Jesus! Jesus! At least I got him. Oh my god! Oh, that hurts to look at. Yeah, I'm not finishing this in 2 matches, am I? Oh, wait. Oh, good! I think we had a disconnect. I think Kodo was a disconnect. I can't feel that bad then. I believe at you, Game Champ. I'm not gonna believe in you. I'm not very comfortable getting you know, that close. But I'll believe in your general direction. Wait, really? Apparently the last... Now I knew because people are very mad at me for the discussion video that apparently Sakurai just doesn't make Kirby games anymore. But the last game he developed was apparently Air Ride. That's so weird. So what you're telling me is the last Kirby game is a kart racer. It's friggin' Crash all over again. Well, actually, the last Kirby game was a Super Smash Brothers game. You can't tell me that Subspace Emissary isn't a Kirby game. This is my first stream since your No Jump post game, and I was so excited when I woke up and it said you were streaming. Aww, yay. I'm sorry though, this isn't like a super... This isn't a super get hype stream or anything. This is just, not only is it not a super duper hype stream, you're getting here after I am thoroughly worn out. I've been at this... I've been talking for a few hours now straight. I'm not a... I'm done. I'm gonna be very happy to turn my voice off. I'm gonna be very happy to not have to talk to anybody for a good long while for a while. Saying words is draining. But I appreciate the company while I am. Dang it, too risky. Well, apparently I killed someone. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, I think we won this one. Nope, not going that way. Oh, I was hoping there'd be somebody in that direction so I could get a couple shots off. But oh well, we won. Did we? Wait. What? No way! Wow! That is the weirdest match I have ever played. We were dominating the whole way. But then they still ended up winning because they got the side areas and that ended up counting for a lot. Wow. That has never happened before. Usually it's like more even. Like the side areas help, but they don't like win you the game even though you're losing. Wow, that is... I like that. They out-strategied us. They managed to win while sucking more than us. That takes some really... That takes some skill. Hi, Game Champ, do you remember me? Good morning, Zane. I don't know. I don't know if I remember you or not. I don't memorize names. That's not a thing. Names are not things. But good morning. God, that match, I kind of want to save like a Like, that specific match is a highlight, because, like, that's like, you know, the thing that people talk about, but never actually happens. But now it's actually happened, where people are all like, "Ooh, Splatoon is a unique game, because like, even, it's not about killing the other team, it's about spreading the ink on the ground. If you don't pay attention to the side areas, and, you know, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of ground." And it's like, yeah, sure, I mean, you want to get the side areas, but it's not like you can win the match just by getting the side areas, huh? Is it? I mean, if you're just getting killed left and right, if you never even get a single kill on the other team, if you're just getting completely creamed and owned, I mean, those side areas ain't gonna help you at all. I learned something today. The answer is, actually it will. It will help you at all. It can win you the match. Oh, you're the person who said, in the Kingdom Hearts level 1 run. That's very difficult to pronounce. I apologize. Dang it! I thought not trying to aim might help. Dang nabbit. At least I hope we're winning. Ah, it doesn't. We're not like the finish. Ah! I hate the splashdown because, like, even when they're done with it, you can never really quite tell where they are. So they might just be, you know, directly in front of your face in the process of murdering you. The auto bombs are OP because nobody knows to run from them. Yeah, they're very OP. You have to use, like, skill. And when I say skill, that's an asterisk. I mean, you have to use common sense. And to put it frankly, common sense ain't very common. I have yet to master how to dodge the auto bomb. I'm actually a little convinced that the auto bomb is. Oh, I'm a queen. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm a queen now. I'm done. My job here is over. Everybody in the chat, good night. I gotta be there. What's for showing up? I'm hating video games. Video games are so bad. Let's get out of here. Oh. No, I don't actually hate video games. I'm being factious. What? Chegg? Day I ate. I really am way too tired. Because that gets me way more than it should. Give me your shoes. I want your shoes. Yeah, shoes. Shoes are good. Yeah, give me that shirt with wait. That shirt's got, is that like gloves or like arm wrists? This shirt's got arm wrists. Oh, they're gloves. Oh, I love them. Oh, they're stylish. Yeah. Yeah, she even nodded to make them be very, very clear. Yeah, those are good. Those are some good. Okay, where are you? Hat. I got a hat. Abandoned. Wanton abandoned. Oh god, lots of stuff I'm never gonna buy, because I'm not rich. I don't even play this game enough to buy all this. Oh, I gotta reach max rank in Splatoon 1 so I can buy all this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all this when I'm rank a billion. Oh my god, there's way too many! Oh no. Okay. No, I'm gotta scrub my shirt too. See, this is why I hate just generally all things. Ooh, ooh. Golden jellies. Huh. Oh wait, where's... There you are. There's that street urchin. Please scrub my Splatfest. Do it. Hurry. So I can go to sleep. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be another location that isn't here. Good. Yeah. Now I got them abilities. Now I can not use them because I don't actually think I need them. Oh, I get it. I don't get it. I'm not sure I get it. Yeah, oh. I'm gonna enter a shop so the game saves, then I'm gonna turn the game off. Just to make sure, you know, it does the save. There. No auto save. Yeah, there you go. Game saved. The two was saved. Saved twice. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that, Sfakai. You know what you're doing. Okay, good. Okay. Everybody, special, I'm thanking you. And now I'm gonna brush my teeth. Dagnabbit! I hate that. One of the things most I hate in the world is, you know, I'm just tired and I want to go to bed. I want to close my eyes and get some shut-eye. And then I'm like, oh wait, in order to go to bed, I have to brush my teeth. And brushing your teeth, it takes so long. It takes like a friggin' couple minutes. It's the worst. And then after you brush your teeth, you gotta floss too. And flossing takes even longer than the brushing part. And this entire time, you're just stuck in this abyss of being awake. Why you gotta be awake? Why you gotta be awake to floss? Why you gotta be awake to brush your teeth? My bed's right there. I could be asleep within like 2 minutes right now, but no. No, you're not allowed to just go and flop down on that bed. No, you gotta go over and brush your teeth. You gotta floss your teeth. You gotta brush your teeth. You gotta floss your teeth too. You even gotta, what's another thing? What's another thing you gotta do? I don't know. Those are the ones that are really annoying. Those are real ones that get to me. And it's important that you take care of your teeth too, because you can't just ignore it. If you ignore it, you'll think, well, that wasn't so bad, ignoring brushing my teeth and flossing my teeth. But then, like friggin' a couple years from now, you're gonna go to eat a Butterfinger. And you're biting at your Butterfinger, and you're like, ow. And you look down at your Butterfinger, and I didn't remember ordering the My Tooth flavored Butterfinger. That's because it's not a My Tooth flavored Butterfinger. That's just your tooth in the Butterfinger. It broke off. And it's a bad thing, and you don't want that, and that's why you're not allowed to go to sleep. That's why you've got to brush your teeth instead of going to sleep. That's why the world is bad, because don't even eat Butterfingers, because, you know, they're not really very healthy. You know, you can have, like, treat yourself with a snack every now and then, but be very careful, because you can get yourself addicted very, very easily to some very unhealthy habits, including Butterfingers. That's why I only eat Reese's. Reese's are less addictive than than Butterfingers. They're not chemically formulated the same. So you can just eat all the Reese's you want because they have peanut butter, and peanuts are they're good for you, right? Peanuts are good for you. So you can eat the Reese's instead because you're getting the peanut butter in your diet. That's the science. I learned science. I learned science. If I just went to brush my teeth and floss my teeth, I would be done by now. Dagnabbit! Get out! Get out! I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'm not gonna say any more words. I'm just gonna go do it. I'm bad at saying goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for existing. We're done. That's it. Pressing button.